I want to say first and foremost that during the ghost thing that happened on the stream with Rage and Emmy and Maya, I was not like faking anything, okay? But something has stuck with me since leaving there that has been eating at me a little bit, and I kind of need to talk about it. I'm looking back in the VOD and I'm explaining the POV of the window. And as I'm doing so, I'm trying to explain to Rosie about what it looked like to see that window out of nowhere. Now, I want to point something out here. This was not a bit. I swear that on my life. I swear that on any of my dead family members. I swear that on everything I love. This was not a bit, okay? This was not planned. This was not something that was made up. And the only reason we even noticed this happening was because of Trent, who was the security who had not previously met AIM. They don't know AIM High. So it was not an AIM script. They don't know AIM High. They don't know Rage. He has only ever met me and Emmy out of that group. He has no reason to lie. He was not even hired by AIM and them. He was hired by Emmy. He was not at the house or anything prior to. But even if he was, hypothetically, this is why I need to break this down, because I need to get off my chest. When we were walking, we had no intention of going to this church. We walked in actually by the church entirely. We were already past it by the time you guys are seeing it. When I saw what was in the window, the only reason I saw it was because of Trent's binoculars. Trent has binoculars that, if you do not know, are night vision binoculars that are almost $4,000. They are very expensive night vision binoculars. You can see everything very clearly in night, because that's his job. He's security. He needs to make sure. Trent is doing what he does, and that's his job, is to use those and look behind us and make sure that nobody is walking up on us, nothing like that. And he stops behind us a little bit of ways because he saw the windows in the church moving. And he only stopped because he was like, well, we made sure that it was very clear that no one else was supposed to be on the property. So why are those things moving? But they're moving in a weird fashion, okay? They're going at diagonal angles and then weird angles back up and then diagonal angles down. Like, it's not like a normal curtain that's going up and down on the window. He brings the attention to AIM, who AIM and I turn around, because I'm walking right next to AIM, and he didn't even ask for me at first because he didn't want to interrupt the stream. And I go, what are you looking at? And he shows me through his night vision goggles. This window looked like the brightest piece of white paper is being pushed over the window and then pushed back up on the window. Like, it looks like it's moving. And I'm seeing it with like the binoculars. I'm like, okay, maybe it's gotta be the binoculars. Like, I think I'm bugging. So I pull down the binoculars and I'm looking with my normal eyes and I'm seeing it happen with my eyes. And my brain, the entire time I've thought about it, I'm like, could it be the lighting as I'm moving? Because light reflection would make it look different, right? But here's the thing. It moved multiple times and bitch, I'm standing still. I'm not walking. I'm stationary and it's still moving. And it's moving in abnormal patterns, okay? It's not moving equally diagonal like it's something swinging in the sky. It's moving at abnormal patterns. Still, I'm like, it's gotta be the clouds. Like, it's gotta be the reflector. Like, I think I'm bugging. So I look through the binoculars again. And chat, I'm telling you, it is as if somebody is doing this. Over and over and over again, okay? And I'm like, okay, maybe it's a person. But here's the thing. If somebody put something over the window to mess with us, then why? It was the wind. It was not windy. There's no curtain. So you're telling me it was the wind? A curtain doesn't even exist in the window. It doesn't even exist in the window. Explain that to me. I want to know if there's anyone out there that could genuinely explain that to me, and I would love to know at face value what it is. I would love to know, because you're saying there was someone in there. No, there was not, because here's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Because Rosie said the same thing. Rosie goes, well, you can't prove that no one was in there. But here's the thing that doesn't make any sense. While you're watching this, watch. You can see it here. Okay? We're looking at it. You can literally watch the thing switch sides, okay? Mind you, Colton's not moving. The camera's shaking. We're all seeing it. Colton is standing still while he's filming this. It moves from one side and it goes to the other side. A reflection of light moving would make sense if something was moving. There's no plane going by. There's nothing walking by. None of us has, there's nothing. So it doesn't make any sense. And Rosie said the same thing. Well, what if somebody's putting something over the window? And that's what's messing with you guys. But look, watch. I'll show you. We're watching it move. Mind you, to clarify, Monica did not point this out either. So if it was her and it's like, oh, somebody's messing with it, she never even pointed it out to anybody. The only reason we even saw it happen was because Trent had to do his night scan to make sure that there's no creepy people coming around us. Okay? Oh my God, I feel like a schizo person, but I was talking to Rosie about this. It was blowing my mind. It was blowing my mind. Okay? And like I said, we bring up the idea that a person is there and somebody puts something over the window. Because right here, when you're walking towards it, all right, we zoom in on it again and you can see it's still moving. And it looks like a crystal white piece of paper. Goes fully over the window.